2021 opens with a bang. Hope floats for 1 billion Indians. India approves COVID vaccine. Oxford AstraZeneca Covishield COVID-19 vaccine cleared by expert panel. Conditional nod given to first vaccine. COVID-19 cure in sight. India ready to roll out. When can vaccination begin? Top focus at 7 p.m.
Good evening, you're watching India Today. A very happy new year, and what a spectacular day to open the new year. India has approved the first COVID vaccine. Conditional approval till now. We're going to get you all the details, all the modalities of it. Well, like I said, it's been a spectacular opening to year 2021. India has finally got its first COVID vaccine on New Year. Sources have told India Today that the subject expert committee has given its approval to the Serum Institute Covishield for emergency use. The vaccine by AstraZeneca and Oxford universities to be administered in 2 doses and claims to have an efficacy of up to 80% in 2 doses. Trials were conducted over 65,000 participants. The vaccine is to be stored at temperatures between 2 and 8 degrees Celsius. As of now, 5 crore doses are ready in India. After the expert panel gave its nod, the applications will be reviewed by the Drugs Controller General of India for the final approval stage. Sources have also told us that the vaccine panel is discussing Bharat Biotech Covaxin as well. All right, let's just break it down for our viewers right now in terms of what we can expect where this particular vaccine is concerned. Well, this vaccine has been used to produce, what has been used in terms of to produce this vaccine is the weakened version of the virus that causes the common cold. That has been used to produce this vaccine. Coronavirus spike protein has been inserted into ChAdOx1 virus. Body recognizes the spike protein and develops immunity thereof. That is how this vaccine has been produced. Meanwhile, the Covishield efficacy, where AstraZeneca is there, where it claims that 2 full doses need to be given and a 62% efficacy, and half dose with half dose and the full dose at 90%. AstraZeneca claims overall efficacy of 70.4%. The UK regulator claims 2 full doses with 3-month gap will give you 80% efficacy. Let's take you now through the Prime Minister's vaccine plan. What is the government's vaccine plan? 3 crore people with maximum exposure and high-risk jobs will be the first one to be identified to be given this vaccine. They'll be vaccinated up first. Now, 1 crore doctors, 2 crore health workers to get vaccine first. People over the age of 50 and those with comorbidities will be vaccinated after first round. Government plans to use electronic vaccine intelligence network to keep track. The Prime Minister has also hinted at digital health IDs to ensure immunization of every citizen. The COVID vaccine will be distributed under the Universal Immunization Program. The Prime Minister has already said, viewers, that the vaccine distribution is online of voting registration exercise. I want to immediately cut across to my colleague Milan Sharma, who is joining us live for the latest updates. Milan, you've been tracking the vaccines in India. Good news, Happy New Year, and spectacular news that you broke a while ago. What can we expect, Milan? The green light has been given to Covishield. Now what? What's the next course of action?
Well, Preeti, a Happy New Year to you as well, and certainly to all the Indians who have been waiting to get or see a vaccine get an emergency use authorization in the country. Well, the SEC panel, that's what the sources have confirmed to India Today, has gone ahead and recommended for an emergency use approval for Covishield. That is Astra and Oxford as well as Serum Institute of India's vaccine. Now, from here on, the recommendation goes to the Drug Controller General of India, and here the Drug Controller General could probably look for a few more details that need to be added to the recommendation that will go to the Drug Authority. So that could include more data, that could also include the way market authorization will be given. How soon will the Serum Institute of India be able to put the vaccines out? At the first tranche, we believe that the vaccines will be given to the government. From there on, they'll be distributed forward. So in the first tranche, it's the central government that will be looking at distributions of the vaccine. Now, when the marketing approval is given to Serum Institute, only then we will know when the vaccines will be available in the market. But that seems a little far off now. For now, this is good news because India was waiting for an approval to have a vaccine. And as the Prime Minister of the country had already said in his address that the government was looking at a vaccine that is made here. Serum Institute of India collaborated with Oxford and AstraZeneca. Not to forget, Bharat Biotech's Covaxin as well as an indigenous vaccine. That is also being discussed in the meeting. And Preeti, let me tell you, it's been more than 6 hours now. The meeting started at noon and the SEC panel continues to these processes in order to get India its first vaccine to kickstart the vaccination drive very soon this month.
Milan, I'm going to cut across to Ankit, who's there at this meeting where right now Bharat Biotech vaccine, Covaxin, is being discussed. But stay with me. I want to come right back on a particular timeline which India is going to follow. But Ankit, there is hope that not just one today, not just Covishield, but Covaxin could also be approved.
That's right. That is what we are hearing, and that is the reason why, as Milan was telling you earlier, the meeting has been going on non-stop. So what we know is that Covishield, at least the subject expert panel, has given their a nod to it. Now, more or less, DGCI, it's just a formality which will be completed very soon. For the Covaxin, the only difference is, Preeti, that the Covaxin is slightly behind as far as the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine is concerned. Whether it gets the approval or not would be very crucial, but the deliberations are on. And remember, if the Covaxin also gets the approval today, it will be 2 vaccines which will be ready for India. The production facility of Covaxin, how will they be able to ramp it up? That we'll have to wait and see. At least for the Serum Institute vaccine, we have inside information, and we have also shot there that more than 5 crore doses are already ready. So we are waiting for this to get over. What sources are saying that a couple of hours more and the picture would be much clearer. But with the dry run tomorrow and the way at the speed with things have been taken up, you can expect that the first couple of weeks of January would possibly be the beginning of the vaccination drive all across the country.
Let's just get in a quick word from Milan again before I cut across to our doctors and come back to our reporters there. Milan, there are lots of apprehensions out there, lots of anxiety where citizens are concerned. So if the first vaccine, at least one we know, has been given the green light, conditionally so, how long will it be till, say, the common citizen in this country would be able to get vaccinated? What's going to be the process?
Well, Preeti, the government would be looking to roll out the vaccines as soon as the approval comes forward. We've already heard that the recommendation has gone forward. Now, all eyes on the Drug Controller General of India. And from there on, definitely, it will be formally conveyed to Serum Institute of India. As Ankit just pointed out, and India Today, Aaj Tak has also done an exclusive inside their vaccine facility that has said that they are ready with about 50 million doses, half of which will definitely go to India as a priority. And when we talk about priority, the first end of priority here are healthcare workers, 1 crore healthcare workers, 2 crore frontline workers, and then the 27 crore population of the country. So the first phase should start somewhere in the first week of January itself, and that will not take much time once the much needed approval from the Drug Controller of India comes through, Preeti.
Milan, tomorrow there are dry runs in a lot of states. There's enough in Karnataka as well. Nolan Pinto is also going to be joining us from there. But now what happens with these dry runs? They'll continue as it is, but we are now maybe hoping soon the vaccines will make its way, right? Milan, can you hear me? Okay, we seem to have lost our connection with Milan. We're going to try and reach Milan as well. But Nolan Pinto also joins me live right now. Nolan, there are dry runs tomorrow in multiple states. There's one in Karnataka where you're also there. What are you picking up from there on? There is a sense of apprehension and a lot of excitement now.
Well, Preeti, after the news that broke out in the evening, a lot of excitement. In fact, there was a lot of apprehension initially about the dry runs. But with this news now, everyone is actually waiting for this. Now, I'm currently at one of the vaccination session sites. This is the Vidyapita Vrata Arogya Kendra, which is the urban primary healthcare center. So 5 districts in Karnataka have been chosen, and in each district, 3 hospitals, that is a primary healthcare center, district level and also taluk level. Let me just show you what's happening over here. In fact, the officials are currently working at this hour in the night to make sure that everything is ready. So tomorrow when people come, 25 who have selected for each vaccination session site, they will actually wait over here. This is the waiting hall. They've actually given me permission to enter. So when they come over here, they will have to have the documents with them. This is the registration site. So over here, there will be an individual sitting. They will come with their documents and then they will go. I'm going to enter and show you what really happened. So people will have an idea when they come over here. So your waiting area, your registration, everything is done. You enter this place, what they call as the entry point. So immediately, once you reach over here, the next place that you will actually enter is basically this room. So when the vaccinations come out, this is the room that they will be vaccinated. In fact, they have everything ready over here. They have cold storage facilities to keep the vaccines so that everything is safe. Once the person is vaccinated, Preeti, it's very simple. Then they will come out of this particular room, and this is the observation area. As of now, 6 people can sit over here. They've marked it, so there's physical distancing in this particular area. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For half an hour, they will sit over here. Once everything is perfect, everything is all right, they leave the place from over here. So this is the exit point. So this is what it is. They've had a dry run today. Training session has actually gone on. There'll be 5 individuals who will be manning this. There'll be a medical officer, there'll be 2 vaccinators, a data entry operator, and also a security guard. And 25 beneficiaries will be called here. Karnataka is prepared. They're waiting. Yes, apprehension is there, but with the good news, everyone is excited to see what really happens. It's all about the linkage to show that all your planning, which has actually gone into place, actually comes out perfect.
You know, Nolan, we're going to come right back to you. Nolan's gotten access to the centers of the dry run. We're going to play that again for our viewers. But let's cut across to our panelists as well. I have Dr. Rajesh Chawla, Senior Consultant, Respiratory and Critical Care, Indraprastha Hospital, Delhi. I have Dr. Ashok Jenner, Consultant at the Conventry at Warwickshire Partnership, NHS Trust, London. I have Dr. Jagdish Hiremath, Medical Director, Ace Suhas Multi-Speciality Hospital, Bengaluru. You know, I'd like to begin with Dr. Jenner. Dr. Ashok Jenner, you know, this is going to be the biggest vaccination exercise, not just in India, possibly in human history. India is, of course, looking at it very, very keenly. How would you reckon, you know, that people just get this right? Because there's a lot of apprehension as well attached to this vaccination, and India has now given the green light to the first one.
Yes, you are right. That is a human history. It's the biggest drive. But I have to say this is the best gift for India on New Year's. Oxford vaccine is one of the safe, one of the most promising vaccine. It has certain advantages. It can be kept on the room temperature. It can be given second dose within 3 months, quite flexible period. Even if first dose is effective. And it has been produced by those experts. They have a more than 100 years experience, very stable vaccine, and it is based on the spike protein, very stable. It won't damage through the temperature. We have to act globally, and India is a major part in this global because it has a maximum manufacturing capacity. So we have to go hand in hand with the world because we can't control this virus by one country. All country has to have a same level of drive. India has certain advantages because manufacture hub is in India. The team in India at the moment, our health minister is a doctor, additional health secretary is a doctor, ICMR director is a eminent doctor, and our Prime Minister is a world-class enthusiastic leader. So India has certain advantages, and we have to take a lead, and we have to demonstrate
Right.
that we can be leader in the vaccination.
All right, Dr. Jagdish, a lot of questions coming in right now. India has given the conditional nod to the first vaccine, which has been done today. Now, we might get approval for Covaxin as well, but that is still being discussed as we speak. How long till the common citizen of this country would be able to get access to this vaccine?
I see from today, at least 3 months from now. Right now, there are 5 crore vaccines which are supposed to be ready, but we need to have much more. We have at least leaving the under 18 age group, we have at least nearly about 90 crore people who need to be vaccinated. So by the time we finish the vaccination, I think it will be sometime in mid 2022. But even arranging for 30 to 50 crore people to get vaccinated will be able for us to achieve the herd immunity required to keep this COVID virus at bay. It's very, very important that it gets started early. And I feel that this is the right way to start a new year. It's a great thing that we got the approval for Covishield. I hope we get the approval for Covaxin too, because that's something which is indigenous. We are looking forward for the approval there too. And hopefully we will be able to get many people vaccinated by the end of this year. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Well, let's just hope that happens. And you're right, it's been a spectacular beginning to the new year. Dr. Chawla, how do you see it if you are to compare AstraZeneca's Covishield, which has been given a conditional nod in India, to say the other vaccines right now that we are looking at? How does Covishield fare?
You know, the efficacy of course, the Pfizer and the Moderna vaccine is more than 90%. And the Oxford vaccine, the efficacy is about 70.4%. But you know, the kind of ease with which this vaccine can be given, like it requires storage just to 2 to 8 degrees, and easily in Indian conditions, it can be quickly given. And you know, we have gained now, the number of cases are decreasing, and with the augmentations, with the support from the vaccine, I think this is the time probably we could win over. And you know, like I've been hearing, the 50 million doses are ready. So it's a beginning. Once we start, I think the production is going to be very fast. And once the availability and the election-like process is already being practiced, and tomorrow again there is a dry run, and I think we are going to be successful in this, like the country has been done very fair in controlling this disease.
All right, gentlemen, doctors, just stay on with me. Let's get in a quick check from our reporters. I have Ankit Tyagi right now, who's joining us right outside, where possibly Covaxin might also get the approval today. Ankit, what are you picking up in terms of, are we expecting it to happen today itself? All right, we don't seem to have our reporter there. We're going to try and connect to our reporters. All right, but let me take a quick comment with Dr. Jagdish. You know, it's imperative that India gets this right, because there was a lot of criticism earlier on, which stemmed from the fact that some other countries have already started their vaccination drive. India is falling short. But do you reckon it's, you know, with the deliberation that has gone in, it's come at the right time, because the numbers that we're going to be dealing with for vaccination is completely different on any other country?
Absolutely. We were a little bit slow on to start. We know that Britain started its vaccination program on December 8th. But the thing is, we also have to agree that the other vaccines which were readily available, both this Moderna and the Pfizer ones, we do not have the cold storage chain which are required to take them in and use them for our people here. Also, the cost is quite prohibitive, not just the vaccine, but through the process. to see through the process, the whole process cost is quite prohibitive. So it's all right that we started a bit late, but we are in the game right now. And I feel the way the government and the country is going about it, just like what Dr. Chawla said, like it's almost like an election process. So how government ensures that everybody gets their chance to vote. Similarly, I think we will be able to go ahead and ensure that everybody gets their vaccine, and at the earliest we should be able to get this done. Also, we also have to understand here that the vaccine is able to be stable at 2 to 8 degree Celsius, which is the most ideal thing which can happen for Indian circumstances. Also, the head of vaccine program in AstraZeneca has said that this vaccine is probably as efficient on the new Britain virus as the old one.
Right.
Although there are not many studies to be saying that it is there, but they are quite sure that it's as efficacious as it is on the old strain of virus. So
All
looking
right.
at all this, we feel that it's a good thing.
All right. Okay, gentlemen, appreciate you all for joining us. We're going to continue our conversation on the other side of this quick break, but one has to say 2021 opened with literally saying a shot in the arm where India is concerned. Hoping now that our vaccination drive starts swiftly and we can be on our way to get a foothold on this pandemic. Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.